Okay, in this video we're going to be looking at exporting axonometric in 3 different formats. So we're going to export it as a PDF, a JPEG and a DWG. So it enables you to take it to further production, post-production. So if we open up our drawing, so once you've finished adding in your labels, etc., you can not export it as a PDF, you will have to print it as a PDF. Now because you've got solid bits of colour here, if you do it as a PDF and want to take it into Illustrator, it won't export it as a vector, so you won't be able to make any won't be able to make alterations to the lines. So what you need to do is just switch off the background image. So rather than gradient, you click on none, click open, and if we go to file and print, I've got a QPDF writer, which is a free program to download if you want to create PDFs at home using Revit. The file, that's where it's going to print to, and what you're going to print is the current window. But now we have to just change the settings, so what size paper. So you can, if you click on paper size, these are the sizes of the papers that are available to you. So I'll just click on A3, and to print, if you want to print at a 1 to 50 scale, you have to change it from fit to page to zoom. So zoom will print that page at a 1 to 50, so you have to make sure it fits on an A3 page. But for the purposes what we're doing, I'm just going to click fit to page. Click OK and make sure that current view is. If you click on preview, it will scale it to the page size. At the top left, click print, click OK, and it might take a few minutes. It gives you the options here. So if I just click on desktop, save, and at my desktop, so if I zoom on in, you can see, so because it's a PDF vector, you can see that the text is editable, so it remains as a vector. If you want to go back and print it as a JPEG, I will print it as a JPEG with a background. So if I click on annotation, graphic display, gradient, put the grey back on. Now if I get file, export, and images and animations, click image, and we're going to change the size to 100% and change the shaded view to lossless, so, and the resolution to 300. So that's where it's going to save to, and we're just making it to the best quality, so lossless is pretty good, and we click OK. So all it's going to do is export that current view as a JPEG. I think it's under my documents. There you go, so it's 7 meg, and see it's printed out a fairly decent resolution, but as a JPEG. And the third one is a DWG. So if you want to export this as a DWG, go to File. This time you use the Export tool, CAD Formats, DWG. And if you click at the top left, this will bring you up with the categories. So the layers that when you export it to will dictate the colours of the lines. So at the top I would just go to British Standard 992, click OK. So it changes all the line weights to British standards. You click open, OK. That's the page that you're going to export. Click next, and I've just exported it. If you wanted that if you want to export it for Illustrator, you have to downgrade it to either 20 or 13, or just to make sure a lower version of AutoCAD, so 2010. If you just untick where it says export views on sheets, because it's not on a sheet, and click, I'll just put it on my desktop, click open, oops, you cannot export the crop region, okay, you just ignore it. So I should have a DWG exported to from Revit. So you can either open it in AutoCAD as I am, or you can open it in Illustrator. Oops. Well, there you go. It's exported it as a 3D with all the line weights. So generally, if I want to just export a view, if I just want to export what I see, I would, as a vector, I would always do it as a PDF. I'm just showing you how to export it as a DWG. So that concludes how to export elements from Revit.